And instead of actual ballistics, they fire milk duds at you that just kind of bounce.
Yeah.
Did my mech file get corrupted? Because this is not what I set up. I know I have another pulse laser and another machine gun.
Maybe you chose incorrectly.
Well, I'm ready.
Ready?
I am too.
Ready.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, well. Oh! I see we ran the same build.
Nah, you got more missiles than I do.
Oh. Frick. Oh, whoa, I wasn't.
Image enhancement engaged. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
Kotek National Bank. Critical hit engine. As a kid, I made fun of the itching Betty voice. Oh no.
No, you're not stealing this kill.
Guys,
Yes, you are.
I didn't sign up for the OK Corral. Sorry.
And now I'm getting a back shot. Okay.
Heat level critical. Enemy power-up detected. Group fire engaged.
I just realized no wonder I wasn't killing people fast. I didn't have people
Shutdown sequence overridden.
Give me your chunks event.
I don't want to.
Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Kill me midair.
Critical hit. Internal ammo explosion detected. Heat level critical. Critical hit. X autocannon. Shutdown sequence initiated. Critical hit. Weapon
I have
destroyed.
leg-mounted machine guns.
Exhaust port. Critical hit.
So
Engine.
don't think I'm out of ammo for any reason unless you knock out my CT.
Oh, you mean the CT?
Gyro. Critical hit. Gyro.
I shouldn't have turned around.
This is really gonna suck.
Enemy mech
Who got me?
destroyed.
Prox.
Okay.
I bounced right off the top of you.
Enemy power-up.
You did a lot of damage.
And to do more damage now. Oh no.
Destroyed.
Do we seriously just come onto your spawn?
Yeah. I literally
Wow,
spawned nearby.
that's convenient.
Enemy power-up detected. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, that's
Horseshit. Chunky monkey off the back.
You know what? I
Is
don't
it
even
just
need
me,
to worry
or
about alpha
is-
striking. I can just do it. I can just do it.
or is the
Power
Might have been.
kill whatever is bugged.
Hey, it's whoever scores the last shot wins. It's not free space when you have to.
That's not necessarily true. I've scored the last shot numerous times and still had somebody else steal my kill. So.
Yeah, it seems a little bugged. Not
No, I think it's just lag.
Probably. Oh, I don't want to be killed by you.
Enemy mech.
Who got me?
Prox.
Okay. I don't know why it doesn't display the person that killed me when I die.
I'm up in the air. Don't jump jet toward me. Alright, Yosh. Your turn to.
Hey, war is political, not personal.
Enemy mech.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna run out of jets while I'm in midair. Okay. Then just get a shot for that.
Enemy power up detected.
Oh dang it, I didn't want just in that.
Enemy power up.
I accidentally pressed the K button instead of the J button. Dang it, well,
LRM. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit. LRM. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Sensors. Critical hit.
You guys do realize I put my missiles in my arms, right?
Critical hit. Autocannon.
Why?
Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Engine.
That's
Critical
very
hit.
fascinating.
Machine gun. Critical hit. Gyro. Critical engine.
Seriously? Come on!
I don't know what to tell you, man.
You shot him in the back. That's what happened.
I had no CT anyway.
Enemy
Yeah, I was about to kill you.
And I can't hit
Some of that
autocannons to
on
save
the
my
floor.
fucking life tonight. Well, actually, pretty much ever since the secret was out about LBXs, I can't get chunks for shit.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Let's see. The moment I target someone, they die. Ooh.
Enemy power up detected. Satellite link established. Image enhancement engaged.
Oh, shoot.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I was about to say if someone stole my kill again.
Enemy power up detected. Critical hit. Heat sink. Critical hit.
Just getting shot in the back.
Explosion detected.
I try to turn around, but I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me.
Autocannon. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Autocannon. Enemy power up detected. Heat level
Shit.
critical.
This is why I usually invest in back armor.
Shutdown
With,
sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
C4 max, but
Critical hit gyro. Critical hit gyro. Enemy mech destroyed.
there we go.
Enemy power up detected. Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, pretty much all three torsos
Enemy
are done.
mech destroyed. Enemy power up. Critical hit. Heat sink. initiated. Critical hit. Machine gun. Shutdown sequence overridden. Critical hit engine. Critical hit engine. Engine.
Did I OH?
No.
I killed you both at the same time! I'll take that.
Enemy power up. Heat level critical.
Double.
Enemy power up detected. Enemy power up detected.
Enjoy this. But to be honest, this isn't really that enjoyable to me. It's just a bunch of kills still.
Critical hit. Jump jet
Sounds about
exhaust
right.
port.
Join the club.
Internal alloy explosion detected.
Team matches
Critical
are better in
hit
this
engine.
against me.
Critical hit.
Well, in class 4, yeah, I
Heat
kind of
level
agree.
critical. Shutdown
Plus
sequence
one.
initiated.
Yeah.
Shutdown sequence overridden.
Come on.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Here's some- Sorry.
Critical hit. Gyro. Critical hit engine.
Ugh, oh, that's gonna get me. That's a lot of back damage. The joke's on you. I still have an auto can't. I still have an LBX, but I'm gonna die anyway.
Pat came in and stole the kill.
Yep, that's what he always does.
Where are your jocks?
Amplification engaged. Enemy power up detected.
Jesus Christ.
Destroyed.
No.
Oh, finally!
Detected.
I get a chunky monkey out of Matt.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Press monkey. The chunky monkey.
Enemy power up.
Oh, you're seeing Beastie Boys, huh?
That's what he's making me think
Critical
of.
hit. Sync. Critical hit. Arm.
Time to dance on your face.
Critical
Time
hit.
to dance on your face.
Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Critical hit. Engine.
Well, GG.
Of course, Matt got it.
Enemy mech.
I smell dinner coming on, so
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. I have nothing but a small pulse laser. Let's go.
Did you get the screen? Did you get the results?
Enemy mech.
yeah. There we
You
go.
were going to get me. No way I would.
Yeah, I'll screen cap the results. Don't worry.
I killed Matt 5 times. I killed Yoshi twice, and I killed Event twice.
Okay. All right. I think we finished the match just in the nick of time. I'm gonna go check and see close nearness to being ready, so.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's 3 then.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the middle of a match. Oh, it's time for dinner.
Oh, it was this time.
Yeah.
Obviously free for all because we don't want an odd man out unless we do what Mig decided to do. For teams, we have 2 people and like 50 tons or less. And one
You
person
guys
in
can
each
1
ton.
versus 1. I don't really want to do a free for all, to be honest. It's not really that fun. I like team matches.
Yeah. Well, if it's team, then it'll be 1-1. That's the only thing.
All right, I guess I can do that.
Yeah. When Matt comes back, some teams. And we'll make sure that it's class 4 because that's like the epitome of kill stealing. You're about to kill. Stray missile comes in.
Where's AMS when we need it?
Oh yeah, Mercs. There's not as much kill stealing in Mercs, I find. The only problem is that
We set each other on fire.
no, well, that and the game's unstable.
Turns out dinner won't be ready for like an hour, half an hour. So maybe I might have some time.
Oh well, okay. I guess I'm changing it to teams then.
We can do
That
free
works
for all. I don't care.
I'd rather do teams personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still in NetMech or Mercnot?
It's still in NetMech.
Okay. Okie doke.
You guys want to do Tanaka? That way we don't have to worry about pieces, but we don't need to do the objective.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So.
Durf, we can drag it out for very long, and then Ainfeld, that can be a mess and a half. And Lagrave is just bad. Because there's not really... Unless you turn radar off, in which case you take out a lot of the surprise, but yeah, Lagrave is just... It also has the same problem as Cars, where you can have someone go to the center of the city, get the data core, and try to have someone beat you to the punch way outside.
Alright, event.
I'm okay with the team I'm on. What class are we doing? And how many points? C1, okay.
Alright.
Not a problem. Like always, I'm too much of a lazy, to make my own builds. Just leech off the backs of hardworking mech engineers.
Anyway, this build is 4 jets, but I have a large laser, so it's
I feel like I've gotten a lot more aggressive since the first time I played NetMech 4 years ago.
You used to shut down all the time.
Yeah.
And just kind of get yourself killed. You're actually playing better.
Yeah. I've kind of learned how to conserve my fire, so that way I don't overheat too much.
Well, unless the game decides to slap you in the face and the moment you redline.
Okay, I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm in. Oh, nice. Event. I see we're running the same mech. 2 destroyed units off to, Alright.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna just take me out long range, huh? That's how it's gonna be?
Well, he learned from me.
I'm a slow learner.
Group fire engaged. Chain fire engaged. Heat level critical. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Chain fire engaged.
Frick.
Enemy mech
Oh, wait.
destroyed.
That's my fault. It's like that time I fired too much.
Heat level critical. Enemy power
See,
up.
that's another thing. I'm always afraid that someone else is gonna take a kill, so I prolong my firing.
I'm sorry, we're going to 12?
Going to 14. in total.
Okay.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence
Oh, this
overridden.
makes sense. Yeah, 6 M lasers, but it heats up so quick.
Group fire engaged. Heat level critical.
Hit
Shutdown
anyway.
sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
You got a lag shoot.
Yeah, try to lead a reticle ahead.
Chain fire engaged. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level
They're both
critical.
firing at me.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Enemy mech
Oh,
destroyed.
I see.
Sniper assist!
Just about to... I had no back left.
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Enemy power up detected. Heat level critical. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
And of course, Yoshi decides to jump all the way back to the outskirts again. Because, of course.
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Check 6.
Chain fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power up detected. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Just making my saw blade lasers are going.
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Critical hit. Jump jet exhaust port. Heat level critical.
Sorry.
I will avenge my brethren.
Oh, no wonder my heat was up so. No wonder my dial was going up so fast. Oh no, come on. My pinky didn't hit my Oki in time. I'm dead.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And I'm probably gonna die pretty soon.
Well, you're doing the smart thing.
Enemy power up.
Hit my Oki.
Heading back to a more defensible position.
Go on this large pulse, Yoshi.
Nah, it's just a regular large laser.
Okay.
I didn't check what the in-game range of large pulses were in multi.
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Is it still 800 meters in multi for the owl pulse?
I think so.
No, because I know like the in-game range in single for the large laser is 1 kilometer, but it's 800 meters in multi.
Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Ow!
Heat level critical.
Who just joined us?
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Critical hit ER. Medium laser. Heat level critical. Critical hit.
Are you
Weapon
Commander?
destroyed. Light amplification.
Hey.
Engage.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm not a person. Yeah.
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Wow, Van, just how much front armor do you have?
Put me down to just one M laser. Oh, left torso. Wow.
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
We've been at this for like time immemorial.
Image enhancement engaged. Enemy
because
mech
someone,
destroyed.
I'm not going to mention any names, likes to run away.
Light amplification engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Well, Yosh, looks like you're really making your money's worth.
Enemy power-up detected.
Okay.
So, I'm not the only one who wants to fly the coop here now, dude. Huh. Ooh, it's a trap!
Fly the coop. Nah, you pretty much do that anyway.
Satellite link established.
You guys think we should have like a Mech 4 session sometime?
I don't really particularly like that game, to be honest. Mess the jump jets up, so all it is just whoever has the fastest mech can turn around quicker than others.
That's kind of the same thing with Mech 3. It's like, you know, it's like the jets aren't really vector thrust, so it's basically whoever has mask and whoever can, you know, time his cool and flush correctly and keep their heat under control wins. And I heard flamers are even worse in Mech 3 because
Mech 3, yeah,
they can cause the game to crash.
oh wow.
Especially if you overload it.
Back by Yoshi.
Oh, dang it.
Cavalry's here. Depends on your definition of it, though.
Engaged.
Oh, whoa, I ran into it.
Why am I not seeing my lasers?
Heat level critical.
I would give you my back for a bit, but I don't have any back to give.
Heat level critical.
Am I hitting you at all, man?
Initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Gosh.
Critical hit. Heat sink.
I just lost a big chunk of my front.
Critical hit. Gyro. Critical hit. Engine. Critical hit.
Whew, that was close.
Yeah, Warhammers are just absurd internally.
I almost ran out of all my torsos. So I was in a lot of danger dying there.
You can kill Matt.
Check
There
the
we
fire.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah. Weird on the radar, it didn't show you being very close, but yeah.
800 meters, man.
Enemy power up.
Oh, hi, Prox.
Chain fire engaged.
Oh, I see. I no longer have light amplification. Event, what happened to you? All of a sudden, I'm getting jammed.
Critical hit engine.
And I just lost my back.
Critical hit.
That's okay, thanks, Event.
Critical hit.
I always-
Weapon
You OH'd.
Enemy mech
Ow!
destroyed.
I stopped firing, and I wasn't even on red, and I jumped jet. That's dumb. The game's just like, yeah, let's just OH whenever we
Enemy
can.
mech destroyed. Enemy power up detected.
Okay.
Just cut your arm off.
Yeah, we're just parked on your spawn. Oops.
Fire everything. When I tell you to group fire, I mean I live.
Chain fire engaged.
This is frickin' musical chairs.
Yeah. Fire already! I must have had to re-click like 3 times.
Group fire engaged.
Okay, I may have overexerted myself doing that.
Chain fire engaged. Fire engaged.
Fire everything, please! Thank you. I have
Fire
to
everything!
like 5 times.
Heat level critical.
Oh yeah,
Shutdown
that's, I need
sequence
someone to make that
initiated.
real.
Shutdown sequence
Okay, Nero.
overridden. Heat level
Yeah.
critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown
Original
sequence
Star Trek is
overridden.
better.
Heat level
I agree.
critical. Shutdown sequence
I was not expecting to make that shot because,
Shutdown sequence
No, I was about to die because, you know, I was holding down the mouse button and only my small pole fire. Then I tried to re-click and then my medium laser was only fire.
Yeah,
and
if
I
you-
had to re-click a 3rd time and just for the alpha strike to work. Well, it's not really an alpha strike because I have a large laser that I put in a different group. But
Critical engine.
So now I'm hitting something.
alright, your turn, Yosh.
Okay.
We really need to get better at feathering jets.
Flight of the Valkyries, huh? Is this how we're gonna play this?
fire engaged. Heat level critical. Chain fire engaged. Critical hit. ER. Medium. Laser. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Heat sink. Critical
It's fine.
hit.
You're about to die.
Heat level critical. Group fire engaged. Critical hit.
How much damage did I even do to you? I almost felt like a
You
third.
did half of my center and right and out my left.
And that is why I have leg-mounted lasers. Energetic kick, if you will.
Or, you know, you could just run small pulses and completely close the gap.
Yeah, but again, related to reasons, mainly that group fire lockup.
I have a 3-3-1 build. 1 large laser, 3 small pulse lasers, 3 medium lasers.
Yeah, that's why I tended to use another 3-3-1, but let's just say when I got sick of people flying a lot, I decided, you know what, let's just do a complete medium laser anti-airing.
Shit.
Give me the audible cue when you're... I see you want to die again.
Enemy
Actually, no, I'm
mech
gonna die.
destroyed.
Have to constantly fiddle with the fucking key.
Enemy power-up detected. Heat level critical. Shutdown
Warhammers
sequence
and gargoyles, I'm
initiated.
pretty sure,
Shutdown
have the same
sequence
amount of,
overridden.
by the way.
I see what you're doing, Yoshi.
Heat level critical. Chain fire engaged.
Damn it. Yes. Wait. Ah, you.
Why is it not firing my small pulses? Like, I'm holding the button and it's showing them as being fired, but it's not firing. Or sometimes, I guess my mouse is also going south too, because sometimes it double clicks when I don't want it to. So I think that might be what's causing that.
Group fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Ah.
I redlined! And immediately it OH'd again.
And this was just
Well,
a
I'm
tap at
sitting
red
back
line.
now.
Enemy power up.
Yeah, it's the minute it started redlining, I OH'd. That's so stupid.
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Oh, running away. Not accomplishing anything except running away.
Chain fire engaged. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical. Chain fire engaged. Shutdown sequence initiated. Critical hit. Heat sink. Shutdown sequence overridden. Critical hit engine. Group fire engaged. Light amplification engaged. Critical camera
that-
engaged.
I just have one laser left, so I'm pretty useless.
Oh. I was like, what are you doing? Fire with me! I'm about to run out of all my torsos.
Engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Everything, for crying out loud. I always have to re-click like over. I think I need to get a new mouse. This is ridiculous. It's double clicking on its own, even though I'm clearly just clicking once.
Enemy power up.
And it's just screwing up my group fire.
Destroyed.
Okay. It's getting down to the wire now.
Enemy power up detected.
Oh, you want to play that game, huh? No, I said.
Chain fire engaged. Group fire engaged. Chain fire engaged. Image enhancement engaged. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Get a break
Heat
from this
level
game.
critical. Chain fire engaged. Heat level
Burned out.
Heat level critical. Group fire
I'm also
engaged.
feeling that.
Chain fire engaged. Heat level
Oh.
Need
critical.
another game to play when we're not playing that.
Fire engaged.
I'm just getting
Heat level
excited.
critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Enemy mech destroyed. Shutdown sequence
I
overridden.
got ganged. Right before I could take out you.
Enemy power up detected. Image enhancement engaged. Chain fire engaged. Critical hit gyro. Group fire engaged. Critical hit leg. Critical hit hip. Critical hit leg.
Oh boy. Probably shouldn't have set the score so high. I figured it was feasible, but
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated.
I'm trying to get away
Shutdown
from
sequence
that.
overridden. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Oh, I friggin' hate this numlocking crap.
Yeah, I press by accident sometimes too.
that's not.
Enemy mech
Alright, good
destroyed.
game.
Well, GG.
I don't think I'm gonna play tomorrow, guys. I need
Makes
a rest.
sense.
Enemy mech
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm just not getting any better.
Yeah, that's why I took the day off yesterday.
Would have had 7. We would have had 13. But the game is to throw a curveball. And, oh, what's this? Your bar completely filled up? Just now? Kaboom. I hate that so much.
I'm kind of surprised after that numlock snafu. I'm like, oh, I redlined for a full second. It's like, okay, shut down, shut down, shut down.
That happens to me sometimes
Cool.
too. where I used to put a numlock and then I have to like, oh gosh, I got you down. I gotta stop from reading.
There have also where I would shut down, where I would shut like the moment it gave me the warning, and I'm just like, okay, thanks. It didn't happen this game, but it happened past games. I'm just like, will you let me override? No? Okay. I guess I'm dead then.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we should get a map maker for our community so we can make new maps.
Yeah, I'm tired of playing the same maps over and over again. They really don't have.
Yeah,
The idea of making our own maps would just be really fun.
Or I'm all for importing other single-player in-game maps like Crystal Fields or the Morges Cliffside or hell Port Arthur.
Yeah, that'd be cool having some single-player maps in NetMech.
Or the Jade Falcon Trial Grounds.
Yes.
Oh
or the
yes.
Trial Grounds.
And we
that
all
would be amazing. We would actually have hills to hide behind.
we would all have the towers where they have that drop down bridge thing to spawn from, like in the trials and the campaign.
Yeah, it's like both clans' trial grounds. They're actually pretty good venues. Or
yes.
Or like or Planet Devon in Instant Action, where it's like an entire nighttime metroplex.
At least in Mercenaries, they have more maps, just not functional. Problem.
Or hell, it's like even though it's in Mercs, I'm like, give us a moon map.
We have a moon map. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there was also a single-player moon map also. So
yeah, why don't we have a moon map?
Or hell, the whole city of Broken Hope.
Yeah, that'd be cool to play in a city.
True urban.
We have
combat.
to learn how the process works, though, as far as how the client would accept new maps and stuff. Like what files are for what. The briefing, the map files. The briefing I know is a file which is loaded somewhere in some sort of text file.
It's probably going to be like a PRJ. It's probably going to be the PRJ file. You might have to open that up.
Yeah, I don't even know there's even a file. There's even a program that can open those, but it's worth a look. Is it a compiled file?
PRJs are Activision's proprietary format. They are used to house most of the data from MechWarrior 2, and it's also the same file format they use to store a lot of stuff in Heavy Gear 2. So
what
it's
other
like
game?
Heavy Gear 2.
Got it.
It's Activision's own storage format that houses about roughly 50 to 75% of their data, mostly map data and the like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just providing a ballpark guess. I haven't really bothered to open one up and see what's inside it. But yeah, I'm all for saying, this is a reason why I lost interest in Mech 2 most of last year, because I'm just playing the same maps over and over again, and that's why I was more on the Merc side.
Same maps, same mechs.
Yeah, that's why I like Mercs a little bit.
Players.
Yeah, that's why I like Mercs a little bit more, because there were a few more venues to screw around with. You got a whole platitude of mechs, and then you realize, oh, Aero 4s, Flamers.
Mm-hmm.
And anti-missile systems. So it's like we're not going to be doing like these opening C4 salvos every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because with AMS, you're going to be rethinking. I'm like, why didn't I bring LRMs when I should have brought PPCs?
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I really wish that we could have had in Mercs, although we kind of caught on to it and just threw it out the window, was like, it's like when we were all breaking new ground in Mercs, we're like, holy crap, SRMs actually have a purpose.
Yeah, I was able to run SRM. The problem is they can't lock on like immediately. You have to like put your sight on your shit to get them to lock.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pretty decent.
And
maybe I should learn.
And just running SRM streak SRMs, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, here we go.
Or just have like an entire catapult with like 10 streak SRM2s.
No, you have one NARC, you try your best to aim for the head, and then you just unload missiles. And I'm sure splash damage will hit the head at some point.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like the one time I pissed off Event and Matt because I picked a Raven and they both picked assaults.
I was in that group. I was in that session.
Hmm.
I was stuck with nothing but stocks. So, yeah. The moment that changed, all of a sudden, oh hey, I can kill people now.
Yep.
I brought out my executioner and everyone just kind of died.
Yeah, because I'm going, it's like, where's the Phantom? Where's the Executioner? Where's the Grizzly? I wouldn't be surprised if the Grizzly in was just because the Summoner sucked that badly.
Mech 4 has every mech. Like from 2 to like.
Bedcom Civil War era.
Yeah. They even have the Warhammer and the Marauder.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the mech packs, that is.
They even have the Battlemaster.
Yep. Is there a MechWarrior 4 online community that you know of, Brox?
There is. I'm in a Discord.
Oh, can you give me that? The link?
Yeah.
I'd like to join that. I've never battled opponents on MechWarrior 4, so that'd be kind of cool.
Neither have I.
But someone has a server we could use.
Where's Matt? There you are. Invite.
Alright.
I might as well do the same thing with you, Yosh.
I don't think he has MechWarrior 4, though.
Or that.
Yeah, and I missed out on the freebie giveaway.
Yep.
Who just dropped?
It may have been dropped, but it's still you can still download off of the Discord since it's still legally free to get for free in this time.
What's the legal reason for it? Because, why exactly?
Well, Microsoft just stopped caring about the game and was just like, yeah, do what you want with it.
Yeah, they let the licenses lapse.
Okay. I'm gonna have to mute myself because, yeah.
And I have to cut the feed.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's dinner time.
Yeah, I'm getting burnt out from this game too.
Yeah, that's
I gotta look into how new
Great
maps
game,
works.
just not much playability unless we have more active players.
mm-hmm.
Radic joined one of our groups. That'd be fun.
It's like, what am I gonna do? Bounce House to Fantasy Star Online again?
Oh yeah.
That could work.
That's what happened back in the day with me. I just got to a certain point where I wasn't getting any better and started getting bored of the matches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just a moment when you realize, you probably peaked, or you're just going, yeah, this is just not. This is just
Well, it's not
going
the
well.
fact that it's not really peaking has nothing to do with it in my case. It's like, well, I'm getting my kill stolen and I'm not gaining any ground. So it's whatever. Point.
It'd be cool if you could get a match for the Archon one day.
I DM'd him and he didn't respond, so I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, he rarely comes on anymore.
Still, fighting Radic was probably one of the funnest matches I've had. What's really neat about Mech 4 is like, yeah, again, every mech from 2 Mercenaries,
A
3
call to trial. Justice by combat.
Pirates Moon, plus like 50 other mechs. There's also like mech packs. You can even play as infantry, though I don't understand why you would. Like, just imagine, like, okay, I'm just running around as a human being trying to destroy giant mechs. Yeah, that's totally gonna end well for me. I mean, I get it, they wanted to get it close to the board game and all that, but still.
I think from what I heard, it's like the one that pretty much got closest to the board game in terms of stats was Mech 3. Minus the entire legging snafu.
Ranger and Mech Match are the browser used for casual activity or scheduled matches. We prefer WMEL, multi-player server. See, I want to connect to a server and not port forward because I can't forward. Having to port forward just to play Mech 4 is not doing that. Go on the Discord server and just... I am the Discord bot. MechWarrior Mechanized Expeditions. Downloads. Compromise, yada yada yada. Yeesh. Lobby. Maps. I see that Yoshi is making new builds.
Yep.
You know, just a me running Gauss rifles and see how well I do. Gauss rifles. And just be like, yeah, I'll just load myself with like 4 of them and just be like, here, have all that damage. On a relatively fast mech. I'd have to download Game Ranger just to play with some people on this game. Actually, no, they just want port. But I don't want to port forward because I can't. Networking for in-game multi-ports, yada yada yada. CPU, registry key. location. New battlefields. Terrain pack. Stats, resources, MW4. That's the location. Total. Assets. Binaries. That was the image one. I don't want to put this on full screen though. That's the problem. I also have to run this game as admin.